Today we're going to talk about ball position for different clubs and how we can adjust it to get the ideal angle of approach into the ball and get optimum contact with each club in the bag. So I've got 4 golf balls set up here for different ball positions: sand wedge, 7-iron, driving iron and driver. So there are 2 different ways you can think about this. So let's start with the most obvious, which is most people have a sand wedge in the middle of the stance. So that's that one there. Then for the 7-iron, we're going to have it a little bit further forward and obviously a little bit further away as well because it's a slightly longer club. Then we've got the driving iron, which is getting more towards the front of the stance, not all the way forward like the driver, and again, further away, a longer club. And then the driver, which is the longest club, furthest forward, and we've got it off the tee there so that we can hit it on the up. Remember, we're changing ball position because we want to change the angle of approach. That's not my favourite way of doing it. What I like to do is leave the ball position the same, so more like that, and I like to move the back foot around. So whichever system that you use, we're after that angle of approach, just a slight change. So a wedge, sand wedge, we're hitting down on the golf ball around 5 to 6 degrees. And with the driver, we want to hit up on it a couple of degrees. So that's why we want to move the ball position around. But we're also changing the width of the stance. So this is how it works here. So we've got sand wedge, which is quite a narrow stance. Ball position, I have it just ahead of center. And then I'm just going to move my trail foot back a little bit, so a slightly wider stance. And you can see here, I've effectively got the 7-iron a bit further forward in my stance. And then again, a little bit wider with the driving iron, a little bit more forward because I've just moved that trail foot back a little bit, and that changes your ball position as well. And now I've got my driver just inside my left heel, wider stance, and I can get that upward strike that I want to achieve. So it should look something like this. Hopefully see the golf ball. Narrow stance. Little brush of the grass after the golf ball, slightly wider now, so the 7-iron is just ahead. Again, good contact, still hitting down on the golf ball, but not as much. Driving iron, a little bit wider again, slightly forward because I've moved that trail leg. I like that one. Only hitting down on that around 1 or 2 degrees. And then with the driver, the wider stance, it's on a tee. Want to hit up on it. And a nice high launch. That's worked out quite well. So thanks for watching. That's 2 ways to change ball position for angle of approach. Are you the best golfer you can be?